All right, everybody, let's go over what sold for the 4th week of December. Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Jake, also known as Yaakov Benz here on YouTube. I'm a part-time eBay, Mercari, Poshmark reseller. I primarily sell on eBay, but have some sales on Mercari and Poshmark. Well, today we have a big announcement. Drum roll, please. We sold about $434 gross, to be exact, on eBay the 4th week of December. So we're going to go over what sold, and so you guys know what to be on the lookout for. Bolo alerts, big time. There's a lot of information here, so pay attention. It's only 6 items, but pay attention, all right? Let's go on. All right, so first off, let's do some magic. I need to shrink myself and put myself in the corner. Well, let's put myself in that corner. Ready, set, go. A little bigger. That looks good, right? But now, you should see the first sale. So, first sale is a standard 7-inch, I think it's called a VG++. I don't know what this is. This is a record. For me, it's a record. It sold for cheap, $9.99 plus free shipping. I made a few bucks on it. It's definitely vintage, definitely old. What did I put in the description? I don't even remember. 7-inch, good, please see pictures. Yeah, 7-inch LP. I have no idea. Anyways, if you want, this one specifically sells for $9.99. I got it free, so I listed it, and that was the end of it. It sold. So it sat for probably, let's say a month. No, I'm exaggerating. I'm sorry. It sat for about like 4 months or 5 months. It's something flat, something heck big, 7 inches. So not real much storage needed. So yeah, that one, the lowest sale. Ready for the next? Here we have some Sorel girls duck boots. All right, this wasn't in the greatest condition. As you can see, it is dirty. Didn't have the time to clean it or whatnot. But Sorel sells. Bolo alert. Sorel sells. You see, I even took a picture of like staining on the side over there. See the inside? But Sorel sells. I got $19.99 plus $8.70 shipping on this. And I paid $6.50 at Goodwill. So, good investment. Look out for Sorel. That's Sorel. Look out for Sorel. And Bolo alert. Okay, story time. I went to the Salvation Army, and there was a big bin of remote controls. Now, the remote controls come in a, call it a doggy bag, maybe plastic bag. You can't test them out. What I did do is I actually, while it was still in the bag, I opened the back to make sure that there's no corrosion. I also tried to look for the model number, which is, as you see right, let's over here. That's the model number on the remote. And if it was going well, it was $2.99 per remote. I bought 2 remotes. The other remote you'll see maybe next week. But we sold this for $29.99. I comped out each one in the store. I was assuming that most of them are working, if not all of them. They're fairly in good condition. There's nothing here. It looked like it was working. It looked like it was in good condition. If it looked damaged or there was corrosion over here, I wouldn't touch it. But for $3 investment and potential of $29.99 plus free ship, guys, you can't go wrong with that. So always, please try again. I don't know why Google thinks that I spoke to her right now. I didn't speak to you, Google. Stay on the side. Anyways, so $29.99. Be on the lookout for remotes. And I will come out with another video regarding how to test them, because you got to test them before they go out. It's pretty simple, but that's for another video. All right. This is another story time. So this I got from the Goodwill bins. I actually found it just sitting there. I picked it up. I said, you know what? It's a DVD player. How many DVD players actually sell? Always comp. Always go in, especially in the Goodwill bins, always make sure you check eBay comps and scan whatever you could scan and so on. Because this DVD player over here, I figured it was just another piece of electronic equipment that's going to go for $5. I picked it up, I comped it on the spot, and I saw that it was selling for $50. But what is then the likelihood that it's going to actually work? It's in the Goodwill bins. So, took it to the area that had outlets, plugged it in, and it turned on. Everything worked fine. The only catch was the tray. Here we are. This unit is fully tested and working, but there is a slight problem with the tray. My thing is probably getting in the way, but hopefully you can read this one. When ejecting the tray, slight problem with the tray that when ejecting, it may get stuck. But you can use your finger to assist and pull it out a little bit, and it will work. Now, I had to bring it to my house, do a whole bunch of testing. You know what? Another video. How's that sound to you? Let's write that down. Video about the Philips and testing. All right, you're going to get another video about that. How's that sound? We'll make another video for my YouTube channel. So be on the lookout for that, on how I tested it and what I ended up deciding to do. But what I ended up deciding to do, I'll tell you at least that part, is as you see, I did list it and I put read description. I asked a whole bunch of other a few other YouTubers, and I have to give a shout out to Tommy Bernard for giving me the lowdown on what to do, and it worked. I put read description in the title, specifically in the title because people don't read descriptions otherwise. So once they read the description, they saw that there was a slight problem with it, and they had a decision to make. I did bottom the price down just a little bit. Again, I paid $1 a pound for it. It was 9 pounds, so I basically paid $9 for it. So I priced it down a bit. I think if it was in fully working condition, I probably could have sold it for another $10 to $15. So I priced it down a little bit, but I still made out. It's in great condition otherwise. It was working fine. A great condition. Yes, it had some scratches on it. I'm sorry. Let's see what else we got here. What other pictures? I took a picture of the bottom, so on and so forth. This also hooked up to speakers. So it's a unit from a home theater system. So that's why it was great. Now, once the guy bought it, I was nervous because he had zero feedback. So I was nervous to send it out. So what I ended up doing was it's a picture I want. Okay, cool. I ended up sending him an email. I said, look, I just want to verify before I ship this out to you that you definitely understand that there's no refunds here. Look, in my description, I put being sold as is, no refunds. Period. No refunds. So I emailed him and I told him, please verify that you understand this. So he sent me an email back stating, thank you for being authentic. I said, that's good enough for me. I sent it so I shipped it out. So this went out for $49.99 with $10.88 shipping and handling. Not a bad sale in the end. All right, moving up on sales. Taylormade M2. If you've been following me, you know that I picked up 3 Taylormade M2s at $5 a piece at Goodwill about a month or two ago at this point. And they've all sold. This is the last one and the most expensive one to sell. This actually sold for $74, full asking price, and 99 cents, and they paid shipping. They're all in close to $100 on this piece. As you can see, it's not in the best condition. Guys, always be on the lookout for Taylormade. Taylormade is a known brand, and the M series, the M2s, are very good sellers. Always comp. That's the catch. Always comp. Whatever you feel that you need to comp when you're in Goodwill, comp. Just to make sure. Believe it or not, I'm starting to look at books. I'm actually going to make another video, which I already have that down, so I don't have to sit there and write it again, that we're going to start working on Amazon a little bit. I actually got the free account with Amazon. As you guys may know, that costs $30 a month on Amazon if you want to use FBA. If not, there is a way to get a free account. I actually have the free account. It costs a little more when listing, but I'm just running some tests. I just want to go to Goodwill, scan a few books, see which ones are worth it to put up, see what I'll make a buck or two on, just to run a few sales on my account, just to see how it works out. So we'll make a video on that and show you exactly how it works. But yeah, I am going to check that out. But always comp, always comp, and I lucked out with this one specifically. Well, these three, I sold all three of them already: the 4, the 5, and the 6. Okay, so honestly, this came from my storage, literally in my basement. That was just sitting there. My wife wasn't going to use it, and we got it as a present. I don't know if it was a wedding present or whatnot, but we got it as a present, and it was sitting there for almost years at this point. I needed to get rid of it. So, as the biggest sale, guys, always look for the KitchenAid mixer. The KitchenAid mixer always sells. Even if it's broken, it will sell. So, if you can get it at a good price, find it. Even the parts, like this part over here, this bowl, or the mixer inside over there, this happened to be brand new, untouched, basically. I just literally put it back in the box, closed it, and put a thing on. I didn't even take any pictures out of the box. This is like sealed. So that's the deal with this. It went UPS. They paid $249.99 with $25 shipping. It was worth it for them. I didn't really look at the retail. I just wanted to out of my house and at a good price, and that's exactly what I got. Also note, it's brand new. You don't really got to put much in the description. All I did was I copied the title and put brand new in box. That was it. And it sold literally a few hours. This and this. Oh, believe it or not, this sold in a few hours and this sold in a few hours. I don't know what it is about remotes. I'm probably going to delve into it a little bit more. I know that a lot of Josh came out with and did a whole thing, bought a whole thing from Mr. Buys a Lot. So I'm probably going to get into it a little bit because they're cheap, and if they're in working condition, now I know how to test them, they're good money. And obviously, as always, guys, I love my VCRs, I love my DVD players, I love my Blu-ray players. I always comp them. And I always look out for golf clubs and kitchenware. I'm starting. I actually have some pretty good sales on kitchenware as well. So guys, be on the lookout for all these things. And cool. So as I said, be on the lookout for all these things. Make sure you're always comping when you're in Goodwill, Salvation Army, any thrift store you go to. And take care. Enjoy your week. Catch you on the next one. Subscribe, like, and comment. See ya.